Okay, here we go.
There we go. Talking Vintage, show number 15. I am Jim, and this is Warren, and you're
Hey,
watching
guys.
Talking Vintage, brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida, 33813. You got any questions, comments, or concerns? You can leave those below in the comments.
Yep.
You can give us a call at Decades Reclaimed. You can email us at decadesreclaimed at AOL.com. AOL. Nobody uses
I
AOL
do.
anymore.
I'm
Yeah,
AOL.
old people use
Well,
AOL.
we decided
Yeah.
that we're mid-century.
Mid-century. There we go.
Ruth and I are mid-century.
Yep. Hey guys, it is May 3rd. Everybody, welcome to May.
May the whole month.
Yeah,
May
welcome
already?
to May. Yes, yeah, it's May already. Don't forget, it's the market weekend for Decades Reclaimed. That starts this Thursday through Sunday, which is the 5th through the 8th. And it's the market weekend. We're open from 10 to 5 instead of 10 to 3 on Thursday and Sunday. And of course, we're always open on 10 to 5 on Fridays.
And
But this
Saturdays.
is our market weekend. Traditionally, this is when all the vendors geared up. They brought in most of their new stuff to sell it on this weekend, because when we first started out, we were only open on a market weekend.
Right. That's
We
right.
only did one weekend a month, and we were only open for those 4 days, and then we had Friday and Saturday, and then we've added so much more after
Yes, we
that.
have.
So currently, well, last month we were open every day. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, May, if we're open every day.
We haven't-
I don't
I don't
know.
think we
haven't-
decided yet.
I don't know what we're doing. Maybe, yeah. Check it out. Facebook's the best place to
Yep.
find out what's going on at Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. They have all the events going on. They're all listed there. We're not going to talk about any more of those. We're going to tell you the market weekends this weekend from 5 to 8. Check out Facebook for everything else. Check out decadesreclaimed.com. We have a website. Did you know we have a website?
I don't know
We have a
if I- I don't
website.
think I knew that.
Decadesreclaimed.com. You know what? We should put our videos on the website.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll do that. Yeah. So, just going to say this, and then we'll talk about it later. Money, money, money. That's all I'm
I
saying.
like money.
We're talking about that. Okay, later. All right. Our first topic for the day is going to be vintage clothes. Well, I have my kids' T-shirt on from 2016. That's vintage.
It looks vintage. Yeah, it looks
It's
vintage.
wearing out like it's
Well.
vintage. But that's really not what people are into. They're into, clothes, 70s and 80s. I mean, they're bringing it all back.
I should have saved my
The
Nehru
20s, the
shirts.
40s. I know. I mean, the 50s. Vintage clothes, even though that Decades doesn't have a ton of it, is a big industry. Big industry. Vintage clothing.
It's amazing. It is
Yeah,
amazing.
it really is. I wish we had a vintage clothing vendor here at the shop, but we don't. But there's stores, whole stores that are just vintage clothing, and it's really taken off in the last year or so. The millennials, the younger generation, they like it.
They like that stuff.
They like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They're proud of it. They wear it.
Bell bottoms?
Even back to the bell bottoms.
bottoms,
Yeah,
yeah.
sequins, the whole 9 yards.
Sequins.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah. There are people out there that they have YouTube channels that are just dedicated to wearing vintage clothing and stuff like that. And I have a buddy that buys vintage clothing. And that's all he does is buy and sell. Full-time job of buying and selling vintage clothing online. But yeah, it's a real thing. It's not my 2016 T-shirt. It's much older than that. It's the clothes we had when we were kids or younger.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do people wear that stuff at?
Wherever they want to.
Wherever they want to.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they're emboldened and they're going to wear it where they want to.
Okay.
Yes, which takes you to the style. If the people that are wearing that their style in their house has changed, and we could talk about that later. It's it's a boho type concept. Put what you wear what you want.
Yeah.
Wear what makes you feel good.
Yeah, there you go.
And then put the stuff in your house that makes you feel good. So it's collective. But we could talk. That's
Okay.
a whole nother
Another
show
topic?
to talk
Okay.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah, since we changed the format of our show, we're trying to stay under 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So
We're under time restrictions.
yeah, we're time restrictions. Yes, it's almost like we expire. So
Ooh.
that's bad.
Yeah.
But,
I don't want to
saying that,
expire.
I don't
I'm not
wanna
ready to
expire.
expire.
but our time can expire.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Our time on the show can expire, but not our time on Earth yet.
Hmm.
Okay, so vendor corner. What you got?
What do I got? See, you always catch me off
Well,
guard,
you said on the last show you
we're
had
gonna
something.
talk about Would you rather be a vendor or an owner of a store
Oh,
like that?
that's an awful question.
Is that an awful question?
That's an awful
Okay, then
question.
we'll
But I'll
scratch
answer
that
it.
question.
I'll
Oh,
answer it.
okay.
Here at Decades Reclaim, I'm both an owner and a vendor. I own the shop, the business outright, and then I vend here at Decades Reclaim. As far as being a vendor, everything's exactly the same as everybody else. I pay rent to the company. I have to manage my booths, manage my stock, all that kind of stuff. I like that aspect of it.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like that aspect of it. I do like being a vendor in the vintage world. I love to buy stuff. I love to go out and hunt for it. I love all that, and I love selling it. I'm not really keen on tagging everything all the time, but I do like being a vendor. As far as being an owner, no, it's not a bowl of cherries for
No?
sure.
No.
No,
Well,
it's
but you're good,
difficult.
but you're a good owner.
Well, I don't
You're
know
a good
if I'm
owner.
a good
Well,
owner,
I
but
think so.
it's difficult. It's a struggle. Every day-to-day thing that happens at the shop is my responsibility, and it's difficult to find good help sometimes. When we don't really have any employees here, so it's all the vendors working together, and some vendors that have areas in the shop are not too keen on doing anything else but putting their stuff in, selling their stuff. So I don't know. I love being a vendor. If I wasn't as successful of a vendor as I am, I probably wouldn't be a shop owner, because the shop don't get you no money.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you I don't know how to explain that one, but you being an owner, you get to do what you want to do when you want to do it, right?
Yeah. Anybody that's
that's
ever
the
owned their own
business.
business before
It's tough.
knows that that perk that everybody says, well, you get to do stuff when you want to, you get to do what you want to. They know it's not true. It's not true.
No, you
No,
got
no,
okay.
no,
That was-
no.
I had my own
It might be
business.
my day off, but then I'm at the shop.
That's
Why?
true.
Because I have to do something, because I own the shop. So, yep. Enough said.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on. Hey, money, money, money.
Oh, yes.
You guys, we've done the 5 for 5 and the 5 for 10, and it's been successful. I mean, we like doing it or whatever, but it doesn't seem to get anybody off the couch. So we're going to do it different today.
Really?
Yeah, we're still going to do the 5 requirements, where you have to tag 5 people in the comments below this video. And remember, you have to be on the Decades page. Otherwise, we won't see it. The first one that tags 5 people in the comments below this video, the first one, and only the first one gets $20
Holy-
of Decades dollars.
Oh, my.
$20. We're sponsored by Decades, so they're going to give up the money. 20 of the Decades dollars. This is 20 real dollars that you can use in the shop here at Decades Reclaim Vintage Depot. All you have to do is tag 5 people in the comments below. Share the video. Be the first one to do that, and you get it. Now, you have to do it on the Decades page. If you're watching this video from a shared link, somebody shared it onto their page, we won't see that, and you won't be the first one. You got to go to Decades, and if you already see the 5 tags in there from somebody else, you'll know they won. Yeah.
And you'll call-
I mean,
we'll
we'd
call?
appreciate if you would still do the 5.
Yeah.
We don't call them. We message them.
I'll tell you what.
If they've liked the page, we can direct message them. Otherwise, we go onto the comment and ask them to message us. And then they get 5 days to pick up the dollars, and then they get 10 days to use them. And it's $20. It's 5 for 20. This
that's
is the
pretty
most
cool.
we've ever given away. 5 for 20. We'll keep escalating it if we have to, but 5 for 20. See, do it. 5 people in the comments below. You got to be on the Decades page. That's it for the show. We appreciate you guys watching.
We're running late.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.